steal defense, and then the 2 by Bynum. Underneath to Kobe, there it is. Look out from Powell.
Decision though by Conley. Very bad decision.
After he fumbled out on the top, it would have been a smoother 2-on-1. Now Fisher at the other end. Rewarded, yes! Miscues.
You got to protect the ball, make good decisions with the ball against a team that's as aggressive as this.
Derrick's hit 2 in a row, and he's now over 10,000 for his career.
That one wasn't easy. That's what I call a break rhythm shot, where he catches it without dribbling, does a head fake, and scores. Derrick Fisher has the answer as he's knocking down the long ball. 14-11, the Grizz.
It's at his season average, and we got 4.5 to play in the first quarter. So without Rudy Gay, who was going to pick up the slack? Well, right now it's Allen. That's a good move by Powell. Count if it goes, count it.
Gets Fates in the air. Move to the middle, up. Good continuation, and the basket. So 3-point opportunity coming for Pau Gasol.
And of course, a lot of 4%. Outside Meta World piece, weak side rebound. Kobe gets a hand on it once, twice. Kobe, great play. Bynum going hard to the basket and scores. Give Kobe credit.
Kobe, I mean, that was just a great steal, a save. Leads to a quick deuce for Andrew. Very nice by Mr. Bryant.
Added a little bit late in that game and really invigorated the crowd. And now Tony Allen will go to the line.
The play we talked about a minute ago was Kobe with the effort to get it to Andrew for the hoop. That was some play by Kobe. And because Allen is so hot, they take Conley out, so that means Mayo is going to run the point.
Yeah, interesting as Lionel Hollins playing.
Made a couple of plays for others.
8-0 run. He's got 11 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Kobe, count it, and the foul.
This, and then Kobe comes right back with the brush screen and gets the hoop and one, trying to cut into that.
Andrew sometimes it seems he puts up about a point a minute. Here comes Steve Blake, whose offense hasn't been there. Great cut, look out! In his last 5, he hasn't been shooting the ball really at all. Bynum working down low on Cunningham. Love that matchup. And
Outlock was switched off on to Cunningham. That play I was talking about with Matt Barnes, the pass and then the finish. Nice job of cutting to the basket.
Blake with the dribble. Orchestrating. Lob under to Andrew, and he flushes.
OJ's got the light. The green light.
7 shots in 5 minutes.
Away as Steve Blake running the floor and finding open people, whether it's Matt Barnes or whomever. That's what you expect out of your point guard. And right now, Steve is finding it.
And the Grizzly bench actually outscored the starters by 4. Steve Blake might be hurt a little bit as Murphy knocks it down. Shooters out on top. Now 10 on the shot clock as Bynum has it at the post. Andrew backing in. He's got 8 points on the game. Make it 10.
To get some rest.
Lakers tied with the Grizz at 33. 7:40 to play. Andrew getting aggressive. Boise playing well.
Best defense is a good offense.
Underneath, thrown away by Blake. Kobe will be in at the whistle. Pondexter, head of steam all the way. Blocked away. Have it. Andrew working on Gasol. Now here is Pau Gasol, and he hits. That's cash.
2 minutes.
2 minutes to play. Kobe front court. He's got 10 in the game. Still the masked Mamba underneath to Bynum. Great assist.
Of a player. The player didn't put his leg out to try to kick the ball. We get another look at Kobe with the assist on Andrews. Nice athletic looking play. Nice job by the big fella.
This could be a Kobe Bryant possession. Instead, he gives it to a wide open MWP. No, but Andrews there to follow. So that's 9 in his last 9 after just 2 in his first 30 games. Now the Lakers with the shot clock 2 ahead of the game clock.
Let's see if they can get close to getting the last.
Kobe, look out! Rises and dunks.
Wow. That's young Bryant.
That's a nice lift by number 24.
He took a player as Kobe takes a player and goes to the rim, throws one down. That's just some play. O.J. Mayo says, I thought he was in his 16th year. I think he's lied to people.
Andrew Bynum has 18 points, 6 rebounds. Pau Gasol just 5 points, 2 rebounds, a couple of assists. Kobe rises, scores. First of a back-to-back. New Orleans tomorrow. Good little bounce pass to Pau, who can't hit, but Andrew's there to clean things up.
Yeah, good job by Matt Barnes of really disrupting what Marc Gasol wanted to do.
Kobe going to go to work now. That's his patented baseline jumper. Utah on Sunday. Bryant working one-on-one against Pondexter. Spinning, dribbling, working. Outside Barnes. Quickly to Blake in the corner. Got it!
Lakers trying to battle back. The crowd rooting against them. But Steve Blake and the Lakers, they've got some fight left. Stuff out of a hole, you can't afford misfires. You've got to be pretty sure about passes that you're making.
Blake hits it.
Muscled it home.
He's double figures off the bench for the 28th time this year. Blake gives it to Bynum. Haven't heard much from Andrew lately until right there. Brother didn't have a good game at Staples Center. Powell is not having a good offensive game here. McRoberts is in. Powell over Haddadi, and he scores.
On defense, period, regardless of who he's defending it. Sometimes when you're as tall as he is, you think playing defense is just blocking shots. Actually playing defense.
McRoberts didn't play much in the last game. As mentioned, played well at Minnesota. Getting a little run here tonight. Kobe now one-on-one. Rises over Pondexter. He knocks it down for 3 reserves in can do to chip into this lead. Bryant again. Is he going to get a double? No, he's going to single it again. He's going to hit 2 in a row.
When you need a big hoop, he somehow comes through for you a lot of the times. With a 6-point deficit, Lionel Hollins says, let's talk this over. Lakers have pulled to within 6 thanks to number 24. Knocked down his last 2, a 3-pointer from a standstill position, and then a fallback 2-pointer. And that's what forced Lionel Hollins to say.
Just joining us, Rudy Gay, not playing, out with a concussion, suffered when he was elbowed by Nene in their last game. Pau Gasol hits it from, I like it. Here's a Meta World piece. Feeding the beast Bynum. Let's see what he can get done here in the 4th quarter. Andrew doubled, hit. They're bumping down low. Bynum scores on the reverse.
Andrew's been just seemingly beating his defensive centers off the dribble. Connolly was there, then leaves. And Andrew just walks around Marc Gasol for the counter to that particular move. Andrew read that one from the start.
Meta inside, left hand, strong scores.
His left lays it up, lays it in, and the Lakers pull to within 4.
Points in the paint, minus 13 fast break points, minus 4 in offensive rebounds. And Memphis has 11 steals to the Lakers 2 yet. The Lakers are only down by 4. Powell, lob, look out! Andrew, flush it home.
Who knows how long this one might go? It's Powell throws it up, and Andrew throws it down. That's good recognition by Andrew, but better recognition.
6 rebounds. They have great rebounding distributing. Memphis tonight, they're the 23rd rebounding team in the league. Kobe goes all the way, reverse layup and score.
Put the Lakers in a bad way. Still 2:28 to play in the 4th. As Kobe
points in the quarter for Kobe, who has the ball. Bryant through the legs. He's got Allen on him, trying to dump it off for Andrew, who has it and scores.
Wow.
Big one. Kobe, somebody's got to help him. And Powell does. Gets it back. Bryant, distance, got it! Tied at 95.
Why do you help off of Kobe Bryant?
Tied at 95. And this crowd is up and roaring.
A score here forces a timeout.
Bryant with Allen right on him. Kobe with 6 on the clock. To Powell, underneath, flush it home. Lakers lead. Their last lead was at 33-31 of the 2nd quarter, and they've got it with 50 seconds to play.
Wow, nice orchestrating of the play by Kobe. Finds the open man, and wow, did he make him pay. But why are you helping out Tony Allen? That's the league's leading scorer, knocking down that 3 to tie the game. And then Kobe finds Powell, and the Lakers lead by 2. By 2, in a large part, number 24. Tied it up with a 3. Bam! And then the next time down, orchestrating, says, Powell, I see you. What can you do? Can you finish? Powell said, yeah, I'm going to finish this one. I haven't finished many tonight, but I'm
with 2, with 1, rises, can't score, tipped out, world peace. Got a 3-on-2 down the middle. Gasol bumps the man, no whistle, scores with the left hand.
Well, there were a couple of there, Mark and Spates, I believe, were there to try to make it a difficult trip.
Powell lob to Andrew.
The last offensive trip, though, Powell to Andrew, they've got that play. They read each other so.
Spates in front of him. Bryant finds Powell, going to go to the dribble and kick it. Blake let a defender go by, and he hits it. And they come in opportune times. Bynum in low. Forces it up and in. Gasol stepped out. And Powell got a hand on it. Kobe, 1-on-3. Kobe all the way. Kobe scores.
The Lakers back on top as deflection by Powell right to Kobe, and in transition, Marc Gasol says, I thought I had him. Puts it up, puts it in.
Lakers leaders in the Pacific. Other leaders tonight as we entered play. Philly, Miami.
One of the reasons why they're continually going to him.
Bryant bounces to Powell. Lob to Andrew. Look out.
Get it back and throw it back in as the Lakers really finding open people. That play there, I love that one. He sets the screen.
Thought he could get to throw the ball to Bynum, and then of course you got that screen to get to the hoop. And now just out of this last defensive timeout, he said a similar thing. He said last time we were doing one of these road games, just keep the ball